So if you remember the videos that went out last month, they were all done within about a 30-minute time span during a time where I was frustrated, but still learning a lot, and God was showing me a lot. Um, and so this month, it's just this idea that we have these expectations, we have these plans, but those things, like, they don't really matter in the grand scheme of things, because Uh, we don't have a lot to say in the grand scheme of matter. That God is God and we are creation, and we have very little control over anything. The best time for us to have control is to give control to God. Um, and so, in Scripture, in Luke 17:20 through 26, there's this time where Christ is speaking to um, different leaders in the community, I believe also to the Pharisees and these scholars, and they're saying, "Hey, so when are these things going to come to pass?" They keep asking questions of Christ, and Christ pretty much just says, "Hey, it's not going to happen on your time scale." That is the Brandon Standard version of what he said, but he goes into a whole lot more depth. He says things like, what you expect to have happen is not going to have happen. I'm really bad at memorization, so look it up. It's much better than just listening to this. So Luke 17 verses 20 through 26. That's right, I had to check my notes. And in that time, like, it helps us realize that we can have these expectations, we can have these thoughts, but in reality, we have no control over any of that. And those expectations can become idols if we're not careful. When people think of idolatry, they think of maybe a statue, or American Idol, or money, or power. Um, but I really think that our expectations, our assertions for how life should be, definitely are a type of idolatry. Um, it's not bad to have plans and goals, but it's bad to really rely on those things to really come through. And I learned that constantly. Have these plans and they just don't work out. But eventually, I end up here, and it's really nice. So, in the next few weeks, I'm just going to be talking about this idea, expectation and idolatry, and what that means, and kind of what's going on from there. Um, Follow us at livingthorn.com. Get involved in some type of community group, some type of nonprofit, some type of family of believers, or start your own small group at work, or encourage others. Last month, I set out a challenge about being thankful to someone every day, or as many times as you can. I would extend that to say exhaust the list, and just try to go as far as you can until you run out of people that you've said thank you to, like a very honest, heartfelt message. And I think that's going to change things. I know it's changing things for me. So until we see each other again on this medium or in real life, take care. And let the Lord show you that our expectations can become idols.